taking another road trip, and it's a little bit different today because firstly, we are leaving the state of Arizona. We are headed to the Valley of the Gods in Utah, and we're going to be camping overnight there. We actually have Loki back with us, the Malinois, and we have our daughters. I have my daughter Julia, and he has his daughter Mia, and I don't think they've ever camped out before. We're excited to have them with us. They're going to be camping out in the tent. I'll be sleeping in the 4Runner, and then the next few days will take us through Moab and into Wyoming. So we'll see where we end up there. Stick around for the adventures. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Expecting rain tonight, so it should be fun for the girls sleeping in the rain in a tent, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to be giving details on this switch panel giveaway a little later in the video, so stay tuned, guys. After about 5.5 hours of driving, we were getting pretty close to the Valley of the Gods. We were starting to take note of those rain clouds. They were getting just a little bit darker as we got closer, but we wanted to fuel up one last time before heading in, let Loki stretch his legs a little bit, and we had one more interesting stop just before we got there. Joe was insistent on pulling over to this side of the road in Monument Valley, just outside Valley of the Gods. Wasn't exactly sure what was on his mind, but he said, AZ Overland? Well, actually he said, Anthony, I need to do this. So we pulled over. If you've ever watched the movie Forrest Gump, you'll know after running for 3 years, this is precisely where he stopped.
I had run for 3 years, 2 months, 14 days, and 16 hours.
We made it. We're at Valley of the Gods. My daughter and Joe are looking at this sign right now to see where we're going to camp out to check out the trails. Loki's here on his first camping trip. You better behave.
The kind of cool campsite that I saw in one of the videos was it's like a one little spire going up like a finger, and then kind of like somewhere around there was a campsite where with an overlook, and it had like a fireplace and everything. So
All right. Well, hopefully we don't. Hopefully we have some open campsites available to us.
yeah, that would be interesting.
There was one campsite that he scouted out before we started out here, and it looks like that one was taken. So we're gonna continue on and forward and see if we see something that we like. We found our campsite. We've been driving for probably an hour, maybe a little more than an hour. We found a few spots that were back up, but we always found something wrong with them that wouldn't fit our situation, and finally found it. So usually they are right off the main road, but we are well back. As you can see, the road is up there quite a bit, and then it runs this way. So we are pretty private where we are here, which is wonderful. Loki loves the area. You can see him there running straight ahead. I'm going to sleep here out of the 4Runner. We're going to set up a tent over there for the girls, and my brother is going to set up a tent probably right here in the middle, and then he's got the comb over there, and we have the fire pit straight ahead. Loki! Loki! What are you doing? Come on! Come on, boy! There's Loki. Hi, Bubba! Bubba!
Loki, come!
Once again, I forgot my cordless blower, and you can see with the red dirt is everywhere. So the problem is I usually blow off the truck before I set up my camp, because when I lift this hatch up, it creates a disaster inside my sleep area. So I'm gonna have to deal with that right now. No problem. We are happy to be here and getting ready to set up. It is about 5:30 at night, and we're going to get the campsite set up and get a fire going and get some food in our bellies. Yeah, Joe. Okay. Mia, what you cooking?
I am making grilled chicken, and I'm gonna make quesadilla with it, with our cheddar and my tortillas.
Nice. That was it, Joe.
A little more seasoning, I think. More salt?
You can add a tiny bit, yeah, a little bit. Alright, that's enough. This is fun to
So, you think that's coming this way?
This doesn't look very good right now.
We built a fire, nice firewood, got a good fire going in that area over there, and then the rain came. So we are all, 4 of us are sitting underneath the awning.
5 with Loki.
Well, we have 5 with Loki. So 4 plus 1 sitting underneath the awning to protect from the rain right now with the propane fire pit. So at least we have a fire and good company all together underneath the awning here. While everyone is sleeping, this is a good time to tell you about this switch panel giveaway. This is the Mictuning 8-gang switch panel. It's a nice little device to control aftermarket lights and other accessories with some very cool built-in features. I actually did a video on this unit and how to wire it, which I'll leave in a link below. This is the same unit that I used in that video. It was only taken out of the box so I can shoot the video, and then I repacked it and I'm ready to send it out to someone. These are the details to enter. I will also leave these rules and additional information in the description below. You must be a subscriber to this channel. If you are currently not a subscriber, hit that little watermark on the bottom right of the video, or simply hit the subscribe button below the video. You must give the video a like, so please hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment below and include hashtag AZOverland so I know it's not a robot leaving a comment. I will only ship to the lower 48. So please make sure if you enter, you live in one of those states. I will select a winner at random from the comments and announce the winner on June 30th. I will create a pinned comment on this video so you can check back here with the winner, as well as create a community post with the winners. If you decide to enter, good luck to you, and let's get back to the Valley of the Gods. Joe. Coffee came out pretty good.
You made it just like how I like my women.
The girls are claiming that they heard footsteps outside their tent last night. Meanwhile, no one was out and about, so they are now searching for footprints of either animals or people.
I'm telling you, there was an animal.
No, that's something. That's not.
They said it could be the dog, but the dog never left the tent. I don't know, guys. As much as we wanted to spend a few more nights here, we packed up and we headed out. We were able to witness an incredible sunrise over the valley. The colors of the sky and the rocks were nothing short of stunning. This is easily one of the most beautiful places I visited. And just like that, our first camping trip in the Valley of the Gods came to an end. But we had a lot more to explore over the next 3 days. We were headed up to Moab and taking the scenic route, the Moki Dugway.
Yo, hold on. Something fell off the car.
Oh, shoot. Oh, that was a first. I lost one of my roto packs. And I think I know why. I think I figured it out. When they're in my garage before I left in Phoenix, it was quite a bit hotter, and I think they were expanded. When I tightened them up on the back, they were quite a bit fatter, and as it got cooler, I think we lost some of the pressure, and I did not double check them before I left the campsite. So I think the mounting screws came a little loose, so I lost one. Now I know. I'm gonna make it part of my routine to check those on every stop now. I'm glad it wasn't on the freeway when that came off. The Moki Dugway is one of the most scenic drives in Utah. Its steep and winding road is not for the faint at heart, but the views from the top are well worth the drive. The Moki Dugway is a 3-mile stretch of mostly unpaved roads. It climbs about 1,200 feet up the side of Cedar Mesa. The road was built in the 1950s to transport uranium ore from nearby mines, but today it's a popular destination for adventurous drivers and hikers. The road is narrow and steep with hairpin turns and switchbacks that require careful driving, but the views from the top are well worth the effort. As you reach the top of the Moki Dugway, you'll be rewarded with panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. From here, you can see for miles in every direction, with towering rock formations and deep canyons stretching out for miles. There are so many off-road turnoffs in this area to explore, but we were headed straight to Moab and decided that this area needs much more of our time to truly enjoy what it has to offer. So we will be back. We spent the next 3 days exploring Moab and Wyoming, where we parted ways with Joe and Mia. They headed across the country, and my daughter and I got to experience some really fun things on our own. But we'll save that for another video. Thanks for watching, and remember, life begins where the pavement ends. I'll see you on the next one.